Hey everyone, and welcome to the swamp. Thank you everybody for tuning in. My new subscribers, my older subscribers, thank you for sticking with me through these years. My unpredictable videos, crazy videos sometimes, but basically this one, this video here is basically, if you haven't guessed it already, we are going to be talking about quickly a couple things. The turntable that I got up and running, it's the Denon DP-30L that I picked up a couple weekends ago, and I replaced the needle. Is the biggest thing I had to do with it. Took the unit apart. The only one thing, let me rewind for a second. The one thing I do have to finish up is cleaning off the dust cover. The dust cover is kind of beat up a little bit, not cracked, just beat up. It needs a little refinishing. But the unit is up and running. I picked up a new needle for it. I'm going to get into the company that I've been doing business with for many years now. I'll get into that a little more detail about them in just a moment. So basically, I'm not sure if you can hear it. I have a real basic setup here. We have Arlo Guthrie's self-titled Arlo playing in the background. I have a basic setup for testing. I actually switched out my main receiver I have in my home, my house, for my music enjoyment. I switched it out I was having a little difficulty here, so I needed to get something a little more basic, and I have my Toshiba out here in the swamp for testing my equipment. It's probably going to stay out here. It's easy to work with. It's very basic. One speaker, that's all I need. Like I said, just need something to test equipment, CD players, turntables, make sure they're up and running and whatever I need to do them. But it does its job and shows me if equipment is working or not. So I'll show the setup real quick, and then we'll get into the turntable. So basically, this is the Toshiba basic setup. It's nothing special at all, but it's very simple to work with. I have that little Chinzy speaker over there in the corner, and this is the Denon DP-30L. That is look at that. That is a sexy thing right there. I could stare at that all day. So yeah, she's up and running. Sounds okay. Like I said, I just have to refinish the dust cover. I am undecided if I'm going to sell it. I mean, at one point I'm going to. I'm just undecided on when or how I'm going to sell it. It's actually the Denon. It's not worth as much as I had thought. It actually retailed. Retailed for under $300. It was $2 and change, and it's not worth nearly as much as I had expected. It's a decent unit. It's heavy. I don't know. It's built well. You know, just not worth as much as I had expected. Now I did learn. If you hadn't noticed, it's actually got a straight toner arm. The earlier ones, the first ones they had the S toner arms, and as time progressed, they went with a straight toner arm. And these, if I remember, they were between 73 and 83, somewhere around there. And you know, it's a decent turntable. Just not worth as much as I had expected. But hey, for 15 bucks, I have 15 bucks into it, plus what was it, $27? That's with shipping for the needle. A little bit of time. I think it's a good investment. So let's talk about the company, KABUSA.com. Actually, the technical name for them is KAB Electro Acoustics, and they are located in Plainfield, New Jersey. Right there. If anybody is looking for a new company, if they're looking for a company that they can trust and that they can find what they need, any questions, KAB, Kevin is the gentleman that is probably going to answer the phones. I called him several times on this about this Denon turntable, and he answered the phone every time. I'll be honest with you, the website is a little overwhelming, but if you're having any trouble at all, you can either email or call. The gentleman's name is Kevin. He will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. I'm the kind of person where if I find a company I'm happy with, I am excuse me, I generally stay with that company, just because I don't know, just I've always been like that. So I've been dealing with KAB for several years now, for many years actually, since I started record collecting and getting into stereo equipment. They always have what I need. Yeah, so you know, KABUSA.com, Google their name, or there it is again, KAB. They have needles, cartridges, they have turntable belts, they have cleaning supplies, they have everything you need, and I highly recommend KAB Electro Acoustics for your turntable needs. I don't want this video to get awkward. I'm trying to think. There was something else I want to talk about. But yeah, there's a plug for KAB. I love the company, and any questions I ever have, I always call them, and they're more than happy to answer the questions. So I had called KAB, spoke to Kevin, and he actually is the one who told me everything I needed to know about this Denon turntable. Told me when it was manufactured, told me what it retailed for, and he was, you know, really important information that you know I needed, or that I wanted, and that gave me a general idea. I was, you know, like I said before, I was kind of surprised to see that it's not worth as much that I had originally thought, but at least I got the information I needed to, so I could at least properly sell this or advertise it. You know, I don't want to ask, you know, $1 million for you know a $10 turntable. It probably retails from anywhere from 100 to 200 bucks. I wouldn't try to sell for more than 200 bucks, but it's worth it, you know. I'm gonna be that's it. I just want to kind of show the turntable, and it was something else I want to talk about. I guess that's it. I'm drawing a blank here, guys. But yeah, there's the turntable. I'm happy with how she's running right now. I'm glad that it wasn't a waste of money to pick up the needle, and yeah, look forward for my my next video. It should be pretty interesting. So yeah, be kind to others. Peace.